Hey there everyone, Dr. Beth Westy here, and I am here to talk about one of my favorite topics, protein. How much protein should you be getting? What should your number look like? What should you shoot for day to day? Is that something you should keep up regularly? Should you shift that number? There's so much information out there about protein, which is fantastic. And in a different video, I'm going to go into the details specifically on exactly why protein is so important and how it works in your body. But overall, most of the women that I chat with on a day-to-day basis are super frustrated with the fact that they're trying to get this result. They're going to the gym, they're eating healthy, yet they're not getting these results. And you're like, oh, I'm exhausted. I am sick of cutting calories. I am sick of limiting my nutrition. What the heck is going on? What am I doing wrong? Usually, one easy, fast thing that you can kind of look at and just examine is how much protein you're getting. How much protein you're getting on a day-to-day basis and whether or not your body's utilizing it. Yeah. So I have a 12-week program that women are getting amazing results in, really noticing a shift in their energy, noticing a change in their measurements, changes that they have not had in years. I'm not kidding. Being stuck for years and then all of a sudden feeling like you can eat food and get a result. It's amazing. So if you want to learn more about that, or if you're wondering if this is the right thing for you, click the link and schedule a call. I can chat with you more about it. I can tell you more details on even what to get for more protein for yourself. Hi, Sheila. Because it can be really, really confusing. It can be really tough to figure out what you're doing when and if it's the right thing for you and if it's working. So if you are interested in my 12-week program, I do have a flash sale going on for that. So if you are interested in jumping on board with everybody else, click the link. We can chat about it and really figure out if it's the right thing for you. Now, when we talk about protein and amounts, there's a lot of different information out there. Again, when you look, if you just go look on Google or you search for a ton of info on protein, what you're going to find is info for men. So keep that in mind. They're going to talk about 1 gram of protein for 1 pound of body weight. Okay, right? So for some women, they're like, but I want to lose weight. So I weigh, say, again, this is just a total example, but say a woman is like, I weigh 180 pounds and I want to weigh 150. Am I supposed to get 180 grams a day or am I supposed to get 150 grams a day? Or, you know, what do I do here? How do I start? It can be really confusing. And you can feel like you're not even starting in the right place because, again, the information that you're reading is information for guys. For men, it's a really easy ratio. Really easy. They can get 1 gram per about 1 pound and boom, they'll start seeing results. They'll start feeling different. They will notice changes in inches, changes on the scale right away. It's crazy, right? Why is that? Why is that? Because men lose weight differently than women do. Men build muscle differently than women do. It happens completely different in the female body. So when you're looking at getting the right kind of protein for you, really make sure that you're looking at the right numbers first and that a ratio like this is not necessarily the right place for a female to start. Another thing to consider is that when you're changing your nutrition, it does change how your body absorbs and uploads protein. If you're starting something like this in a phase where your body's higher in progesterone, it might take a little bit for your body to upload and figure out what's going on. So how men go about this and do this is very different from how women go about and do this. Yes, I do encourage women to eat for their cycle and their hormones. Yes, I know that that's going to be super beneficial for them. But again, to start with protein is so essential because the female body does build muscle differently than the male body does. So is this the right ratio for women to follow? That's not an easy yes or no answer. It depends. It depends on what your goals are. It depends on where your body's at right now. It depends on how much stress you're under. There's a lot of different factors that go into how much protein you should be getting. If your body, for the female body, when the female body is under stress, it takes some of the protein you're eating and it turns it into sugars. So you have to think about that and even combat that. KB's asking, what about a nursing mom? Excellent question. Oh my gosh, yes. A nursing mom that also, again, depending on their goals, I'm going to kind of go with a scenario here. A nursing mom and she's got, let's say 15 pounds of baby weight that she wants to lose, and say she weighs 150 pounds. I mean, it would not be out of the question for her to get at least 130 grams of protein a day. even if she's not working out a ton, because her body's producing so much more for the baby, and then she wants to also shift her body percentage. Again, for stuff like this, women think about, oh, I want to lose weight. You're thinking about just the scale, but really it's going to be those inches that change first. So for women, I always talk about getting 1 gram of protein equivalent to your lean mass. Whatever you want your lean body mass to be, that's what you got to support. So that's something just to maintain nutrition-wise. And to think about it, if you want to make sure that you're getting enough nutrients for your body on a day-to-day basis, it's like putting the right gas in your car. You want to drive a certain distance, you've got to have enough gas in your car, right? Same thing here. If you want to maintain your lean muscle mass, especially important for women, you've got to have regular protein on a day-to-day basis. If you're not getting protein, the female body sees that as a state where they're going to then shift into a fat storing mode. Why? Because their bodies are designed to store fat. Yay! Hooray! Such good news, right? Such good news. But that's why it's so different for women. Men, their bodies are not designed to store fat at all. So they have a way easier time with it. Yeah, good for them. Good for them. But for women, when they want to lose weight and want to get to a different result, if you start with the nutrition piece of it, you're going to have a much easier time. Now, another question I get for women is when they start eating more protein. So protein pacing, let me just write that down. We go through it with protein pacing to get all of this protein in, because if you're looking at 1 gram for lean mass, right? And looking at, again, let's give the example of 130 grams of protein for the day. That may be your target number, just an example. Again, if you're wondering what your target number is or what you should be shooting for, you can click that link and we can chat about it, because there can be a ton of different things going into it for you. But so say this is your mark for the day, you just space that out evenly, making sure you're fueling your body evenly and effectively all day long, giving your body equal doses of protein throughout the day. That's going to support your energy. That's going to support your lean muscle tissue. When you're supporting your lean muscle tissue with protein, it turns your body into a fat burning machine and it turns that mechanism on. Otherwise, it just doesn't get turned on, that mechanism for women, because their bodies are not designed to burn fat all the time. They're designed to store fat all the time. Yay! So this is where women get really frustrated when they're looking for information and they're trying to find something. How much protein should I get? And they just find something as simple as this. And then they get overwhelmed thinking, oh my God, I have to eat 200 grams of protein a day and I'm 5'5". Oh, geez. Is that normal? Is that okay? Or, I've done really well and I've seen different results in my health recently. I've been able to lose, say you have a total goal of 50 pounds that you want to lose, but you lose 30, but you're stuck on that last 20 and you're like, I'm doing all this stuff. What do I do? Ooh, and I've been eating more protein, right? You need to make a shift from that place. Again, women's bodies are designed to acclimate. So a weight loss journey is never going to be even the entire way through. It's just not. It's not going to be the same at the beginning and the middle and the end. It's going to look different. Why? Because our bodies acclimate to those different things really quickly, and we have to switch things up. So this applies even if you're on that journey. If you're stuck, if you're plateaued somewhere, this is why, and you need to shift and really support a different amount of lean muscle to push your body past that point that you're at. Yeah. So I want to say it's not just simple math, but it is a different way of looking at how your body functions and supporting those different things to move you beyond where you're at, so that you're not stuck and frustrated. You're not sitting there wondering why you can't get a different result, about counting up the hours that you've been at the gym, looking at getting another trainer or a different trainer or something like that. Yes, exercise is important and that's a big key, but it's not just about getting to the gym more. It's about giving your body what it really needs on a day-to-day basis and supporting the lean muscle mass that you need. So that's what I got for you guys tonight, talking about protein. I'm going to dive more into different types of protein, how the female body does build muscle, and the really important key in terms of getting the right number in your body supporting that lean muscle and getting it to burn more fat in the next few days. So stay tuned for that. Again, I do have my 12-week that we are going to be starting here. I have a flash sale going on right now. So if you are interested, if you have been on the list and you've been like, "Ooh, I want to do something different," the 12-week program I have, it does go through protein pacing, eating for your hormones, eating for estrogen, eating for progesterone, really tapping into those different hormones so that you can get the most out of your body. It's going to go through intermittent fasting, carb cycling, all this stuff. You're going to learn so much more about how your body works and functions and how to work with it instead of fight against it, that you're going to get a completely new result. So that's what I got for you guys tonight. Let me know if you have any questions. You can pop them below the video. You can message me privately if you're not comfortable commenting. I'm more than happy to answer questions to make sure you guys are starting off with the right number so you're getting the right result for what you want. So let me know if you have questions, and I will see you later.